Welcome to the Old Coins Explorer, the ultimate treasure hunt. Here we are exploring the hidden secrets about old and valuable coins. Have you ever held a coin in your hand and thought, it's just 25 cents? What if I told you that one specific quarter, yes, just a regular-looking 1995 Washington quarter, could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on a tiny detail you may not even notice? Yeah, you heard that right. A single quarter from 1995 could be hiding a massive secret in your pocket, your drawer, or even in that old piggy bank you haven't touched in years. But before you toss it in a vending machine or drop it into a tip jar, hold up, because by the time we're done with this video, you're going to want to check every single 1995 quarter you come across. Let's dive in and uncover what makes this seemingly ordinary coin a hidden gem for collectors, flippers, and treasure hunters alike. Now, first things first, let's break down what this coin is and why it even matters. The 1995 Washington quarter is part of a long-standing series that began in 1932. This series honored the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. By 1995, the design hadn't changed much. You still had the same left-facing portrait of Washington on the obverse, and on the reverse, the eagle with outstretched wings clutching a bundle of arrows with olive branches underneath. Pretty standard stuff, right? But here's where things get spicy. Although the 1995 quarter looks like every other coin from the same era, it turns out that not all quarters are created equal. Some 1995 quarters have unique characteristics, whether the minting error, a specific die variety, or even just their condition, that can make them incredibly valuable to collectors. So what kind of errors should you be looking for? By the way, if you're thinking, how the heck do I know what grade my coin is? Don't worry. There are professional grading companies like pcgs, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatics Guarantee Company, that can authenticate and grade your coin for a fee. They put the coin in a tamper-proof case, assign it a grade, and boom, you got a certified collectible on your hands. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is cool and all, but how do I actually find one of these quarters? Great question. The truth is, you're more likely to find one than you think, especially if you're looking through old rolls of quarters from the bank, coin jars, garage sales, or estate auctions. A lot of people don't bother checking dates. They just assume all modern coins are worthless. But as we've just seen, that assumption can cost them dearly. And get this, some people even hunt for these coins professionally. They go from bank to bank, withdrawing boxes of coins, searching them one by one, and returning what they don't need. It's called coin roll hunting, and it's becoming more popular every day. Why? Because people have realized that even modern coins can be hidden treasures. And the 1995 Washington quarter is one of the stars of that hunt. Still not convinced? Let me tell you a story. There was a guy in Ohio. Let's call him Dave. One day, Dave's checking out at a gas station, and he notices a shiny 1995 quarter in his change. He's a bit of a coin nerd, so he takes a closer look when he gets home. He pulls out his magnifying glass, checks the lettering, and sure enough, he sees doubling on "In God We Trust." He sends it off to pcgs, gets a graded MS65 DDO, and it sells online for $620 within a week. One quarter, one moment of curiosity. And just like that, he turned 25 cents into a serious payday. Crazy, right? But Dave's not alone. These stories pop up all the time. eBay is full of listings for 1,995 quarters with errors, some real, some fake. So make sure you know what you're looking at. Use trusted guides. Compare your coin to verified examples. And if you think you've got a rare one, send it in for grading. Even if it turns out to be a common coin, the learning experience is worth it. Oh! And let me throw in a pro tip here. When checking for doubling, use a loupe or magnifier with at least 10x zoom. Your eyes alone probably won't catch the subtle doubling unless it's extreme. Look especially at the letters Liberty and "In God We Trust." The doubling should look like a shadow or a second outline. If it looks like a blur or general wear, it's probably just damage, not a true DDO. You also want to inspect the rim and edge of the coin. Errors like partial collars or misaligned eyes can show up there too. A normal quarter has a ridged edge all the way around. If the ridges are missing or uneven, that might be a clue. Now, before we wrap this up, let's be real for a second. Not every 1995 quarter is a jackpot. Most of them are worth, well, 25 cents. But the thrill of the hunt, the possibility that you might uncover a rare treasure from everyday change, is what keeps collectors hooked. And the fact that coins like this exist, worth real money, sitting unnoticed for decades, that's just plain exciting. So here's your challenge. Go through your change, your jars, your pockets, anywhere coins might be hiding. Grab a good light and a magnifier and start searching. Even if you don't find a 1995 DDO or error coin today, you're going to start seeing money in a whole new way. Because now, you know that not all coins are created equal. And who knows, that next quarter you find might be the one that changes everything.